Carly, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We are starting off again with Milton. We'll talk more about how beautiful our weather is going to be coming up, but this is the latest look at the satellite radar imagery. Category 1 hurricane still, but you can tell it looks like a different beast as it makes its way into the Atlantic. More wind shear pulling this system apart. It's looking a little bit more like a low pressure system that travels across the United States during the winter versus a tropical system. Winds still sustained around 85 miles per hour at that eye or through the center where the low is set up. It is expected to become post-tropical as we head into Friday, but that's going to continue to move well offshore into the Atlantic Ocean as we speak. So as far as the rain goes from Milton, look at those heavy rainfall totals from yesterday. You can see rainfall topped out over a foot in many places from Tampa Bay through Orlando and up toward Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach still currently seeing some of the worst rainfall as the system is moving offshore. Jacksonville on the south side getting in on some of the heavy rain as well throughout the day today. High pressure is dominating across much of the country, which means very little rainfall for the rest of us. Still a few little showers into this afternoon for Florida. We are nice and sunny. We're going to stay nice and sunny. We are watching another cold front. Watch what happens with this front. Not a lot in the way of rainfall, but this front combined with the high pressure that's been hanging out may actually have not a decent drop, but may actually work to help keep our high temperatures in the 80s. So we are looking at 89 degrees your high on Tuesday, 85 for the high on Wednesday. So that will be quite the treat. Dew points will be lower as well with that system passing through. Right now, here's the view of downtown Corpus Christi. It is 65 degrees out there. We are going to see our temperature staying in the 60s, which feels nice. I was personally a little cool headed out the door this morning. We are still going to be hot though this afternoon. Highs will make their way back into the 90s. So here's those dew points across the area this morning. Look at that, 56 in Corpus Christi. High temperatures across the area. 94 Robstown, still very hot for Kingsville, Mathis, George West. 98 degrees possible later on today. So don't forget, Milton still having at least some minor impacts here locally. We've got a high rip current risk and minor coastal flooding that's going to be in place through Saturday morning. So the National Weather Service does have that minor coastal or that coastal flood advisory in place through Saturday morning. Milton now creating the biggest wave action on the East Coast, but we're still seeing the ripple effect from that storm here locally. Wave heights falling. They'll be closer to 1 to 2 feet over the weekend, but still some longer periods may continue to linger. That dangerous rip current risk. High tide at the beach will be overnight, so with tide still expected to be over 2 feet above normal, there is still expected to be water up to the dunes overnight, even into this weekend, especially Friday night into Saturday morning. So use caution if you wanted to camp at the beach. Maybe not the best weekend to do that. We do have sunshine though throughout the upcoming week. John Thomas.